Hello everyone, I'm here to acclimate this plantlets that I have. This is a philodendron caramel marble variegated. I've been doing this many times and I'm just going to show you the process on how to do it. And it's just very easy. If you're a first timer, you can do it easily yourself. Just follow the steps and the process that I'm going to show you in this video. First, we need the hydrogen peroxide. This can be able to help if there is like a remaining agar in our plant. This can also disinfect if there is some molds or bacteria in our plantlet. I don't really have any measurement. You can just use the cups and make it like 1 cup and then just mix it to your water. So this is what I do. Just really the cover of this hydrogen peroxide and just put it in there. Set aside for your next procedure. Next step is to clean our plantlets. First, I'm just going to remove this in the bottle. It's really hard to remove this with this cover. So once we remove it, we're just going to clean and remove all the agars in the plant. Usually there's like really little tiny debris in the roots. So you really need to be thorough on cleaning with it. Next step is to remove the plants in the bottle. Be very gentle when it comes to doing this. For me, I just use the stick because I've done this many times. And for you that you don't have any experience, if it's your first time, you can use the tweezer. It'll be easier. But for me, I've done this, so I'm just going to do it like this. But be very gentle, not to hurt, not to harm the plant, because they're just very tiny and delicate. Finally, remove it in the bottles. See how tiny and delicate they are. Yeah, rinse it with the agar. Look how little. It's too small in my palm. Just rinse it in room temperature running water. You will not have any problem with it. Don't make it so complicated. Just really clean it and thoroughly. You can use a gentle brittle brush, but for me, I'm just really use my hand. I don't have any tools that I can use that well, I also like this because I can control it myself and I can be able to check the leaves and the roots one by one. But yeah, that's it. That's how you're going to clean them. Just room temperature in running water, and then soak it for 10 minutes in the water that you prepare with hydrogen peroxide. Soak it for 10 minutes. You can max it to 15 but not over, because or else you will get like rotted plant or something. I have here, I already prepared a soil for my plants. So it's just a mix of coco coir, perlite, and a potting soil. And just really put, a little bit of, I put a little bit of rainwater. It's wet, but it's not like soggy. It's not like, the water is, soaking the soil. So don't overdo too much with water because it might get a root rot. And then cover it so the moist can be locked inside. The caramel marble really likes to have a lot of moist and a lot of, grow lights or sun. So this will be able to grow faster because this variegated caramel marble are very slow growing, and this can really help a lot. So later I'm going to show you the process in putting it in the soil. So that's my plants, really tiny. All right, it's been 10 minutes that I've been soaking my plants, and it's ready to transfer it in my prepared soil. And still I'm going to use the stick so I can be able to make a small holes for the plants and also help remove some soil. And I'm just going to position it, like put the roots downward because it's been growing upward. So this is kind of like a challenge because the roots are not trained to go down, so you gotta need to be also gentle in putting them down, like training the roots. And with the help of the stick you can also be able to like put a cocoa coir on top of the roots so it will not go up, or whatever you will do to help it go down. So this is just really what I do, and this is what the process I really need. It's very hard because the plant is just really tiny, and yeah, you need is whatever stick you can use. Just be very creative with yourself, but yeah, make it sure that all the roots are covered with the soil, and also make it sure that the roots are not sticking upward. With a stick that I'm using, it'll be easy for me to cover the roots and also to uncover the leaves with soil, because sometimes I also included them while covering the roots. But yeah, with the small stick or twister, whatever tools that you can really use it and make your stuff easier, that will be helpful. But this is a bamboo barbecue stick that I'm using right now. And yeah, small plantlets like those tissue culture, they have the same process that you know that I did some of the plantlets before. I had green Congo, I had the same caramel marble, I have the creme brulee, I have the Thai constellation. I've done the same process and I don't have any problem. After this, after you covered everything and after you position the plants, you just need to cover it with dome to really uh, trap the moist inside. And since variegation needs a lot of moist, and even the small plant, starter plants, they need to have a lot of moist inside, and also of course with grow lights or indirect sunlight. And for the maintenance, it's just really check them every day. If the soil is getting dry, just mist it. I usually use rainwater to like mist it. And yeah, that's really it. And this is the green Congo that I mentioned before, that I also acclimated, and it's the same size as the caramel marble that I just did. And also yeah, since I don't have the dome, so I just use the Ziploc bag. And this is also the same thing, a caramel marble, and it's already growing and it has already new roots. So yeah, it's very basic. You don't have to be really scared of doing it. Some people use a root hormone or whatever, but just make it simple. And I also have this big caramel marble. It's also the same size as what I had acclimated. I just transferred, but yeah, they all started in these small sizes and they grow big. So you just gotta need to have the maintenance of keeping them with a lot of moist and putting them in the sun. So that's really all for the process, and I hope you've learned on how to acclimate the plants. But if you have any questions or concerns about what you're doing, or about your plantlets, you can just comment down below, and I'm just going to answer you all. That's it, everyone. That's all the process, and happy planting. Bye.